Happy Monday. Today is opposite day and I'm not a homo. I'm Ty. How you doing? Well, good afternoon, Monday, fun day. How's everybody doing out there? Well, today, of course, is Monday. This past week was, a regular week. Work, fun, socializing, all those fun things. I've decided that I am going to call myself a socialite from now on because, I feel like I go out and people either recognize me from Don'tSayHate.com in the videos and this video vlog as well as being Miss Union. So it's kind of exciting and I love it. And people are always like, "You're Miss Union," and I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "We don't care." Actually, it's more of like me saying, "Hey, I'm Miss Union. Do I get a complimentary cocktail?" And then the bartender usually laughs at me, unless it's Amy, and she laughs at me, and then she says, $6, please. Yes, Barley's in the video again this week because he loves to be on camera. He's a camera bitch. Look at him. Say hello. Say hello. Look. Look. Camera. He's mildly sophisticated. Not really much happened last week. It was kind of blah. I was in a very grumpy, blah mood last week. I had some stuff happen. Then I'm just kind of like over. Sorry, I'm getting things on my phone saying that I've got messages from all the many boys that I bring to the yard, The weekend was fun. Barley, we need to chill. Go. Not really too crazy of a weekend compared to some of the others, but a good time. We hung out at Traffic again on Friday. They were hosting a show, I believe it was for the pageant that was going on over the weekend, over at Access, and all the contestants and a lot of the performers and whatnot were there. It was fun. We had a good time afterwards. We really didn't get to dance very long. Joshua's family came into town from up north, so he had to leave a little early. It wasn't really too crazy. Saturday was Jimmy's birthday. You'll be seeing a new vlog coming from him here. He's just going to pop in here and there, I believe, at some point sometime during the week, or fill in for some of us when others are not able to vlog. We had a really fantastic time at his party. They had Harry Buffalo, which was amazing, which I've never had Harry Buffalo like that before, and I was informed it was because all the other Harry Buffalo that I've made before has cheap liquor in it, and they made it with top shelf liquor, and that's why it was so good, and I was like, wow, I never knew. Who knew that top shelf liquor could make something taste so good? Amazing. So needless to say, I got a little cocktail up at his house. Thanks to Amber for hosting this party. It was a Christmas theme, which for those of you that know me know that I'm not a huge fan of Christmas. I'm gonna take my glasses off now because I'm getting a big glare. We had a really fantastic time at his party. I've got a little video here that I really don't know what the hell we were doing, but Amber has a daughter. I don't even know how many children she has. She could have 10 for all I know, I have no idea. But we were in her daughter's room playing with her Barbies, and Jim wanted me to show the different hairstyles of the different drag queens. So here's a little clip of that. I'm not really too sure because I haven't really watched it yet. So I'm gonna show you some different hairstyles of the drags. This is how I brush Barbie's hair.
That's what he does with
This
Nina
is
West.
why I never said that. This is how I brush my Barbie's hair. If I was brushing Nina West's hair, I would brush it very up.
What would you do to Stephanie Sexton's hair?
I would show her this. I'd be like,
pull it back.
Side ponytail.
No, actually, hold on. That's Stephanie Sexton hair right there.
Oh, that's flawless. You can't see the face.
So to continue on with the weekend, I had a softball game yesterday. I'd like to send a shout out to the Union Cafe Red Devils on our shout out on our win yesterday against Green IQ. We had a really good game. I think that the group of us realized that, this team was actually a team that we were meant to play. We're a recreational team. We're not all professionals and like that. And some of the other teams we played have had really good players. Shout outs to Miss Jason, Kesha, she made it rain a few times yesterday, and I was super excited. You know me, I'm a cheerleader. I'm up there, I'm like, make it rain, bitch! Make it rain! You know what I mean? So, she's a good girl. I live for her. So anyways, yeah, we had a really great time yesterday. A good win over Green IQ. I hope to play them again. I also found my new husband. There was a man on this other softball team that came. They were playing on the field we were playing on after our game, and he was on the team called Fresh Meat. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for him, girl, because like he's my new baby dad. I think his nickname was Drumstick or something, which I wonder what that means. I have to find out. Speaking of softball, girl, I'm getting old because I came home last night and I crashed. I put my sleeping mask on and I took a nap. And Joshua called me. He's like, hey, let's go to Union for show tunes. I was like, I'm tired. I'm staying home. I stayed in last night. I watched some True Blood. I watched the season premiere of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Seriously, speaking of shows, like, I'm obsessed with these shows, like these series that are on like HBO and Showtime, things like that, and on the other networks as well. Some of the new shows I'm really excited about, like True Blood's already been on for about 2 weeks now. It looks pretty good. I'm not really too sure how I feel about this whole fairy situation. Also, The Big C. I love that show. Catch up on last season. Go to Showtime.com, I believe is what it is. We've got a really, a good rotating cast. We've got like the girl that was in Precious, Gabourey Sidibe, the big black girl. Girl, she is amazing in this role, and I live for her. That bitch is hilarious. And Laura Linney got a Golden Globe for her role in this show. And coming from somebody that, both of my parents passed away. They had cancer. They both died from cancer. So watching a show like that, and I mean, granted, she has melanoma, but it doesn't have anything really to do with how my parents passed away. But, I mean, just knowing that, it was cancer and, things like that, and just watching this, and you can kind of relive. I mean, it's not like you want to rehash your past or anything like that, but, I mean, it's a good show to watch. Like, I absolutely live for it. I think I tell everybody that I ever know, or if I ever see, that, you should definitely check out this show. So I'm trying to get back into the light a little bit, because I was kind of like on the dark side. I feel like the Emperor of Star Wars, girl. Super, super excited. This Friday, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I am so excited. Like, I've been having dreams every night about Harry Potter. Like, I have sex with Lord Voldemort, you know what I mean? Like, because Ray Fiennes, he's hot. I don't care if he doesn't have a nose, girl. You should go to Pound Town all night. But yeah, I'm super excited. We're actually gonna host a little thing this week at Joshua's. He's got the room where we film all of our Don't Say Hate PSAs and whatnot. Is actually like a film room where it's his cinema room where he and Steve like to screen their videos and whatnot that they like to watch. Not really too much else to talk about. I'm looking forward to this coming week. Like I said, Harry Potter. I'm so freaking excited. Like I said, we're going to do Josh's house, I think, each and every night this coming week. We're going to watch a different movie each night. So, looking forward to that. I have 2 other things I want to talk about. I'd really like to do my vlog this week, and I want to say something nice about each person of the week. Monday, which is me, the good thing I think about myself is that I am a very social and inadequate person that, I feel like I do have something good to say about everybody. There's some people out there in the world that, I probably don't have something good to say, but you know what they say, if you don't have something good to say, come sit by me. That's all I have to say about that. Tuesday, who is Justin, who I like to tease and say that he looks like Steve Carell. Girl, Steve Carell is hot in my eyes because I'm a daddy lover. And if you don't think Steve Carell's sexy, then whatever. But the good thing I like about Justin is that he's always honest. And he's always upfront with anything he wants to say, girl. And he'll tell you to your face. He doesn't care if he's drunk. He doesn't care if you're drunk. He doesn't care if you're sober. He'll let you have it, regardless. And I live for that in him. Because I'd rather someone be honest than me and tell me upfront what they think was going on, rather than lie and then a few weeks later be like, oh, girl, well, no, then what the hell, So that's why I love my Justin. Wednesday, Miss Hump Day, Cece. I love Benny because Benny is a good person. He has a great heart. Benny will do anything to help somebody out without thinking elsewise. Like you said in his first video, he always says yes. So you can always count on Benny for anything you need. Thursday, Miss Zachary. I love her because she's kind to animals. He is a grooming. I don't really know the wording for it. He's a animal groomer. I don't even know what the word is. He's an animal groomer. And I'm gonna take Barley Marley. Barley. Hello. I'm gonna take Barley to him from now on for all my grooming needs. But what I like about Zach is that he also, like Justin, keeps it real. And he tells you to your face what's going on, and he does not care if he hurts your feelings, letting you have it. But I think that he knows in the long run it's what is meant to be. So, and finally, last but not least, Joshua. The reason why I love Joshua is because just like a lot of the other gays of the week, Joshua is somebody that you can always depend on no matter what. You know, I'm really, you know, Joshua and I have known each other for quite some time. You know, he lived in the Northeast Ohio area where I live. That's actually how I know him, was from living up there. And my drag mother was very good friends with him. Also my Nana, they were both very good friends with him. So I kind of got to know him, and I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't have a little crush on him back in the day. Things could have been different if it hadn't been for some other bitches. Steve, I could be giving you a run for your money right now, girl. Just give me a run. Just joking. I'm very happy though for Steven and Joshua. For any of you that don't know, while Steven was home, they actually went to DC and got married, and they'll be having a little a gathering here once Steve gets back from Iraq. So make sure you rush home, Steve, so we can get you all hitched and live happily ever after. But like I said, what I do love about Joshua is that, you know, no matter what, I know he's always got my back, and I'm grateful for him for you know welcoming me to this website and letting me help out. And you know, he called me like, you know, back around Memorial Day and was like, oh, I have this idea to do this, and I'm like, oh yeah. And granted, I hate being a drag, and everybody knows that I hate it. As much as I love drag, I love the you know, the aspect of drag, and I think it's amazing that we can do this kind of thing and, you know, transform from one person to another. But I also, if anybody that knows me personally knows that I absolutely despise it. The whole, it's a lot of drama sometimes, and just, it really hasn't been with these guys. It's been a good time, but I mean, I was all about it. I'm excited to see what happens going forward. Last but not least, just to let you all know, the Don't Say Hate team, I'm not sure who else, there might be some other people going, but the Don'tSayHate.com team will be invading Chicago for Market Days. Hide your twinks, hide your daddies, and hide your husbands, girl, because he's coming. I'm so excited about this trip. I've never been to Chicago. I've always had great intentions of going, but it just never worked out. I'm very, very excited about this. So we're going to go up, and we're going to be there for Market Days to promote Don'tSayHate.com. So we'll be passing out t-shirts and doing all sorts of fun stuff. Kind of similar to what we did at Columbus Pride, but I will not be wasted all day long, I promise. If there's a VIP tent, keep me the F away from it. I'm serious. So anyways, that's all I have. Everybody have a great week, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the vlogs this week. So everyone, happy Monday. Again, today is opposite day, and I'm not a homosexual. Peace out, Girl Scout.